Hello everybody to Faulenzer Gaming, my niche little gaming channel focusing on 32:9 super-ultrawide gaming. Today we are checking out a new title, or not really new title, it's been released in 2024, so already 2 years old. I never checked it out, it has been in my library for quite some time and I always wanted to, and now that the developer Fool's Theory has announced that they are working on the third DLC for The Witcher 3, and that game has been released 11 years ago. Crazy that a new DLC is coming out soon. They are working together with CD Projekt Red to develop this third DLC, Songs of the Past. It will be released next year. Maybe I will check that out as well. I never finished Blood and Wine, the second DLC. Don't know why, it was great, but oh well. Guess I will first look into the Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. It's a mix between Baldur's Gate 3, a little bit of The Witcher. It has that Slavic kind of outer-worldly feeling, similar to that one game series. What was it called again? Pathologic. It kind of reminds me of Pathologic, even though it is not as surreal. I think I have not seen much of this game. It's a AA game. Why don't we just have a look and see how it does, see how it plays? Thaumatur is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or a tempermancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Thanks goes out to RoseTheFlower. She or he, I think it's a she, I have no idea, is responsible for this patch to display these cutscenes in super-ultrawide. Was released only recently, so why not just look into it?
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
I'm seeing dead people.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
Is that...
I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
Is that Lygia or whatever her name is?
I hope
following
the man
him?
you're pursuing
Maybe she's
can
dead?
actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Lygia.
Lygia, okay. Ligma. But I doubt that she would walk with a cane like that spirit does. Whoever that may be.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course.
Dude, just send an
Pardon me,
email.
sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
Victor with a W.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Thank you. I mean, look at his eyes. What's the message? Go ahead and dictate your message. First, play a trick on him. Why not? Let's see what happens.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please.
Ho ho ho. He made fun.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Aggravate your father. Send greetings to your sister. Maybe he has some daddy issues. Let's aggravate his father.
Please add, tell father I'm writing bad checks in his name all over Europe.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Szulski.
S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing.
I
I'm
was
just
talking
talking
to
to my spirit
myself.
buddy.
Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Do
Looney.
vidania. So, we are in Georgia. Transcaucasia. He seemed pretty Caucasian to me. I don't know why he would be a Transcaucasian. Shadow of Sins Past. Find the miracle worker in the village. Okay. Perception, right click. Let's first read this lost letter. Dear Anthony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land, among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constanti. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anielka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. I wonder if they will see each other. Maybe we will figure this out by the end of the game. I don't think that there's any importance to this. Another letter, or what's this? Dear Yanko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. Louis. So we are in Georgia. It is apparently playing in the real world. Can I help you? Yeah, we have to go outside and talk with the railroad worker or whatever he said. Perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight, you can anticipate the enemy's actions, you can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. More? What more is there? Okay, I see. Damn, this is really looking like the Caucasus. Pretty cold here. We cannot move that far. Use perception to follow the path to your goal. Ah, okay. Before we head down there, let's see what's up here. We cannot talk to these two. And there's pretty much nothing to do. Can we ride the bike? Of course not. Can we ride the train? There is none. Another thing to read. Yeah, I won't be reading everything. Let's talk to him.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir.
Oh yeah, the coachman. We have
The
to talk to him.
station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well,
Not the
if
graveyard.
you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Is there a healer in the village? I hope
Can
you will
you
wait
wait
for me
for
a
me
little
a
longer. I
minute?
want to have a look
I
around.
want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
I don't know.
Thank you.
You tell me. I hope you don't. Otherwise the game would be over, so don't think he will. But okay, there is nothing else to see down here. I did not mean to pause. Yeah, alright. Well then, take me away, sir.
All set?
Oh, let's ask him if there is a healer in the village.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot.
Healer in the
You
tavern.
getting in,
praying.
or what?
These don't match.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
I'd rather shoot the shit. So, yeah, prologue, hoping for the better. There are some slight hitches here and there. Maybe I shouldn't have set the frame limit to 120.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Journal updated. Can we see the journal somewhere here? That's the map, belongings. So we have an inventory with a bit of money and the revolver, ocelot, passport. Must be from Arstotzka, no, Russian Empire, that allows travel abroad and within the country. And what's that? My grimoire. Never part with it. Letter from Ligma. What's this? Ah, this must be the skill tree. So we have... What's these? What are these? Categories? Word, deed, mind, and heart. Some upgrades. What's that? Flaw? Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. There are blemishes on a... These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. So we are very prideful. And that is our flaw. Who or what are you? Yupir. Eerie intoxication inflicts damage. Oh, okay, so he's probably our Pokemon that helps us fight or something. Entries. If there are even fights in this game. But probably. Yeah, I won't be reading every entry, and that is our quest log. Great. He said we should move up and to some stairs, and there should be the tavern, right? Before we do, let's talk with some of these fine folk here.
Is the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
A proud answer, if not... it not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. I guess we want to increase our pride, but why would we want to increase our flaw? Yeah, they are warm indeed.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think
cowards.
he'll talk
They
to
are
us
deserters.
voluntarily.
Do I have to fight them now? Oh, damn, I really do. Victory conditions. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. That's pretty much self-explanatory. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Let's start a fight. Plan your attack. Select the skill icon above your opponent. Plant attack, quick attack. Plant attack does more damage but is slower. But we could defeat him with one strike, so let me do the plant attack, even though I will probably be dealt some blows myself. Oh, right in the guts. He hurt my kidney, but he's dead, and the other one has a... Oh, crap. Where are we, London? Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they are planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Aha! So we can pretty much read their mind. Skill speeds. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. I figured out as much, so we have round 3 here, and in round 4 he will do a precision cut to inflict 2 to 4 damage. We still have plenty of health left, but... quick skill, you can use it in the very next round. So round 3. Then it's his turn. But we could do a plant attack and would still be earlier than him, it seems like, according to those bars at the top. So let's do a plant attack. Maybe we will do a special one, you know, hit him harder than it is shown here. And if not, then we can still do the quick attack after that. Broke his ribs. Oh, my artery. Yeah, okay. Now he will be donezo. Right on the nose. Nice. Why is it in Polish?
Right.
Past and nervous.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Yeah, no idea why that achievement was in Polish, at least with special K. Proletariat is Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let's not lose heart. So, a country full of revolutionaries. We got a Thaumaturge point, so I guess we can upgrade one of our skills. Let's pet the dog.
Good.
Alright,
boy.
already 10 out of 10. I can stop the game right here. It has been a pleasure. See you next time. Bye-bye! We got some experience by entering this cabin. Another newspaper that we can read. Oh yeah, I love reading. News from Yerevan. Our correspondent reports that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jeremy Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. Prince Napoleon Bonaparte. If only I was educated enough to know when he was around. But that definitely pinpoints this game's time frame down to when he was alive. I have no idea when that was. Rasputin. The Rasputin?
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin. Who's asking?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's
Great, thanks.
just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings. Even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I believe in only what I hear. No need to think about it. You say you believe in his miraculous power, say you want to see for yourself. I only believe what I have seen with my own eyes.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge?
Where
Okay.
are you coming from?
Born in Warsaw. Warsaw. Wait a second, didn't they say at the beginning that he was from Warsaw, Russia? Wouldn't that be Warsaw, Poland? Let's just answer where we are from.
I'm from Warsaw.
So, from Russia.
Wait, what?
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
Okay, so it cannot be
Warsaw.
that
Do
far in
you
the
have
past.
a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you. And I'm still asking for help.
Nice,
Prove
they are
your
forgiving each other.
Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Yeah, we are not at the height of our powers, but we have a ghost that is following us. Maybe we can show him the ghost somehow. Let's accept the challenge.
What would you like me to do, sir?
Blow me.
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this
I mean, blow my
tavern
mind.
that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I will use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Are we a hound? Oh, what is up with that? Observation, prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Draw a conclusion. You've acquired the knowledge or context required to give a response. So if we have everything we need, we don't need to examine the object further. Let's do it.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
First, I will have to taste the beads. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in a different situation. Perception and objects. Thaumaturges possess perception. Yeah, we already learned that, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms: unknown, you see it for the first time; familiar, you have seen it before but you are not certain who it belongs to; certain, you know exactly who left it; and traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. I think I figured out what that meant. Search the tavern and find Rasputin's items. Do we have to use perception for that? I guess so. Alright. Haven't learned anything from that. There are just some sparkles around. Ah, okay, and they show that this item belongs to him, I guess. Word number 1, dirty bowl. Let's sniff on that. A dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Dimensions force too low. Word. Word 1. Trace unknown. Okay, so we have to get some more of his items. Let's examine this one. Mind 1. We are gaining some experience. I have no idea what we are doing actually. Hair cloth. A penitential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Say that again. A penitential device? If I only knew what that meant. Isn't that some kind of religious thing? Device for voluntary self-mortification. I think mort means something akin to dying, but how would you self-mortificate? Okay, I have no idea. Maybe I shouldn't play this game in English. Let's check some other items. There is one here, but I cannot really use that. Yes, hello?
Who would have thought
now it does.
Has such layers of passion within it?
Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with the languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of curdly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Trace certain, Rasputin, or Rasputin. Let's draw a conclusion. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Who isn't? Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. I guess we got it. Let's talk to him again. I really don't know what to make of
What
this
have you
game
learned, wizard?
for now.
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a
He
seat.
will remember this.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
I have no idea, actually. Something about healing. Tell him what problem you've got. Ask about the lady-in-waiting from Petersburg. Should we conceal our intentions for now? Let's do some
I
lady
can't
talk.
help but ask you about
Lady
that
talk.
young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
And that explains his bloodshot eyes, I guess.
I don't know if I can help you.
A proud answer. Okay, we could pay him well. I don't know what that does if we feed our pride. And I don't know if our pride level is high enough. Let's... I don't want to beg. But maybe that's the proper course.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
Better than losing my
That
mind.
won't be necessary, Victor.
Victor!
I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
That's the first.
Maybe just do the same with me
time for
as with
everything.
the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes.
Open your
Let
mind.
me...
Open your mind.
Where am I? Rasputin.
Find the way.
There's no one in here.
Ra ra Rasputin. Na 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 na.
I need to get out of here.
Where even are we? Shadows of sins past. Why did we lose the link
What is
to
this
our
sound?
Upir?
Shackles?
Perception does nothing. I guess we just have to follow the trail.
You're blind.
Stani's Waff. And you wear glasses.
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You'll lose, idiot.
Has some daddy issues.
You
I was right.
always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
No, you. Now we really gave him. Yeah, I really don't know what to make of this game. But it is intriguing.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Yeah, I got you. I hear you. Loud and clear. Is that him?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
But I feel like I can't.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
I'm already gone, babushka.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort.
Of course.
You all right?
Because the cemetery is always very comfortable.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
I heard you the first 2 times. Wróć do pełni, dzieci pomocy, whatever. Ah, shit. Still no idea why it is in Polish. So, find the person with the flaw that the wild salutar is seeking. Find Rasputin at the cemetery. Ah, okay, we can follow 2 trails now. Anything else we can do in here? Probably not. It's just the intro for now, I guess. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you would like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. So, should we find Rasputin first or search for the flaw?
I felt something. Where is it?
Let's examine this.
They'll all gawk, but
item.
without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
An apple a day
That's not yours, don't touch!
keeps the Thaumaturge away.
Newcomers causing more problems.
Dropped apple, a bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped the fruit basket and left this orphan behind. I've never heard someone calling an apple an orphan. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. The bite of this apple will taste of pure fear. So it was her item. I think we gathered that from the cutscene. We didn't really need that information of that trace. Maybe her panic is her flaw? And we have to find other traces that shows that. I cannot lie, I'm so lost in this game right now. Knock at the door. On the door.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Spierdalaj, kurwa!
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help! 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 Somebody help me!
She sounds a bit panicky.
What are you doing here, you tramp?
Tramp.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
With the feasts. The Feasts of Fury. 36 and 33. Okay, we could improve Thaumaturge. Why not just try to? Thaumaturge points. On the Grimm cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on the tree, purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt salutars to enable further development. Totally got that. So we could improve heart. I guess that will give us more health. No. Gamble gives a 60% chance of dealing double damage. This one restores our focus by 3. Where is focus even seen? No idea. Thief of Thought reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. And Fortune gives a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. So we have 2 points, right? Okay, yeah, it shows a 2 on the book. I guess Heart and Word would be most helpful. What's this? Upir, your bond is restored thanks to Rasputin's help. Manipulation, this upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension Heart. Whatever that does. Oh, and we are getting some more of these weird creatures along the way, and these will give us additional abilities. Will we become the bestest Pokemon trainer around, or what? Additional skill, action, reaction, inflicts damage. I guess I will go with Gamble. Develop this one. Oh, and we could get a second one. The cost is only 1. Perfect efficiency, perfectionism, self-cast. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. That sounds helpful. But I think I want to go with Fortune. I mean, interrupting the enemy's planned action sounds very promising. Long term. And it's 50-50, I mean, what better odds could there be? Except maybe 100%. Let's start the fight! Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other attacks and allow the fight to end quicker. Reduces focus. I mean, that information blip says that we should use diversion, so let's try to. You and your salutar. Oh, so Upir is the salutar? Each have your own separate set of skills, plan which you want to use, and give the salutar an appropriate command. Was that different? Alright, strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all of their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Well then... Ooh... let's give him a concussion. Ah, okay, so we can pick 2. Maybe we didn't need to reduce his focus with both. So he still should have some more health left if we give him a concussion. But we could use Bloody Penance to inflict additional damage. The target's health points determines how much damage the skill inflicts. And why is this one blinking? Not of this world. Inflicts damage, restores your health points by 0. Which is half of what you've lost. Huh? I guess we should only use that once we were hit in between, but we are starting with 40 out of 40 health points, so that would do nothing. I am just wondering if Bloody Penance... Oh no, I just saw that we would let... this one attack first before we do Bloody Penance. And by that time he doesn't have that much health points, which would reduce the overall damage. I guess we will do that one so we can defeat him before he attacks us. Right on the noggin. Now slice his throat or impale him. Alright. Upir the impaler. And now we can focus on him. Should we try to reduce his focus as well? Ah, we can do concussion only when he is in breakdown state. Okay. Then I guess it's time to reduce his focus. Right? I mean, why not? Seems like he's in breakdown state. Or is he? Oh yes, he is. Nice uppercut. What? Heads off, complete domination. Win the fight with full health points. Nice.
You could say that, sure.
Okay, but we still haven't found the flaw. Can we knock again? What happens now?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please, please. Please, please.
She sounds very scared. What do we have here? Wooden box, a hand-carved and elaborately painted wooden box. The box is marked with words of love, sweet as kisses. The names of Vesna and Luca intertwine, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries with it. Trace unknown, I mean it's probably either Vesna's or Luca's. But I guess we haven't found any items of Luca. There is something here. Dish shards. Broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger-pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Trace certain Vesna. But not from Luca. You know, maybe it's actually Luca who has the flaw. What's wrong with you? What are you searching? He must have had a little bit too much vodka.
Am I sensing?
Yeah, what? The flaw? Oh, there is something on the ground. Dead goose. Duck, duck, goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotion carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire of all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Who is Bogdan? Wise woman.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
The conflicted neighbors. Observation. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. Draw a conclusion. Didn't the text say when we observed that goose that it was of Bogdan's course that he did it? Neighborly disputes. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over this. Yeah, we already read that. A classic of the genre. Why is that red? I mean, we have invested 1 point into heart, which means we could do it. That's why the star is at the front, maybe? Should we try to calm him down? That is really reminding me of The Witcher.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of
that
a
is so
wise
Witcher.
woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
She knows what we did.
Inside and tell me what you're doing here.
I guess she does. Anything else out here? No. Guess we will have to enter the house. Why does she look like a Russian... What are they called? Nesting doll? Yoo-hoo, something to read. Unfinished letter. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid, backward. You repeat after the rector of yours, Chudyechki, that Georgian, your language, is the language of dogs? What? Ah, okay. So, Chudyechki said that Georgian was the language of dogs, and he's repeating that. I got it, okay. And you want to write to me only in Russian, child. Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. You can't. I don't know why I'm always saying can't. Read. Diary of an oblate priest. Jesus. So many words that I have never heard. Oblate. They say that every nation has its demons, its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world, preaching the word of God, and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whispered the name Bukavac. I guess. A cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. Maybe that's a salutor that we can use? A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukavac here in Pyatigorsk. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury that this wraith brings with it. The anger from which there is no escape. The taste of blood in my mouth and no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Blessed Virgin. Virgin Mary, maybe? Oh, we have gotten some more experience. Maybe we will level up soon.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Won't be very long. I will make... I won't make sure of that, but I will keep it short. I'm not getting any younger. Excuse her. What's that? Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. Alright.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Let's see. Have I missed something? I don't think there's another item here. Let's have a look around. I will be back shortly. Wait a second, what's up with that doorstep? The threshold here. Some more experience. Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Let's just hope that our Uttir or Uppir or whatever his name was can still enter and help us, just in case. Should I head to the cemetery now? I still have not figured out what the floor is. You know, but if these Thaumaturges are indeed these demon things, maybe if we find out what he is seeking, we can use that to use him. Nice, we got another point. Protective charm made of strings, sticks and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. You know, maybe this Thaumaturge is clinging on to her superstitiousness. Superstition, I mean. Oh, the coach, yeah, we already know him.
Excuse me, I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Look at my horse is so dead. Give it a lick. No, that was wrong. Yeah, we have to keep searching, I guess. Doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude, but we, for some reason, cannot do it right now. Manipulation. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change, and the Uppir will appear next to the character. Okay, so we have to figure out a secret about the coachman. And then a secret, or 3 secrets even, from that wise woman. Shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. Is there another item? I mean, that circle on the map is pretty small. Alright, guess I will follow the trail. Work. There is something else. A rag. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spines crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job, such was his fate. Let's draw a conclusion. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. That sounds very, very harsh. We will manipulate him in a jiffy. First, I want to figure out what that saluter is seeking. That's not the wise woman, even though she has the same model, it seems like. Then what are we searching for? Movement is a bit restricted. I don't think I can go further to the right up there. I'm sorry, Bogdan. I'm so sorry. But good to know that we can just simply manipulate people into doing as we say. I wish I had that power in real life. I would abuse the hell out of that. Should we knock again? Why not? 3rd time's the charm.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests.
Alright. Guess I can skip. Nothing over here. Oh, there is something. What's that? Damaged axe shaft. A damaged axe shaft, the trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it, alone or by choice, with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with thorns of bitter words. Why are there two texts? Because the trace is familiar, but impetuous person, we don't know whose axe that is. The shaft is overgrown with thorns of bitter words, but there are others warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Okay. That was the heart symbol, I think. I don't recall which one this is. Draw a conclusion even though we don't really know whose axe that is. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. So this must be Lucas then, right? Can we talk to her now that we drew a conclusion? Przepraszam, pani Vezna. Might we talk?
I wanted to talk.
Let's see her.
Please go. We didn't.
Nah, okay. Was worth a try, I guess. We cannot talk to her anymore. I'm just constantly snipping my fingers in hopes that I see anything. No, there is nothing on the ground. I have absolutely no idea what to do. The trail is leading me towards this path. But that brings me back to... Oh! We could manipulate the coachman, but that would bring us to the cemetery, and we are not following that goal. Ah, okay, now there is a second trail all of a sudden. I don't think I saw that before. And that one leads us where? I guess into the circle on the map, on the mini-map. But I have no idea what to do in here. Ha! I mean, the trail ends here. We cannot talk to any one of these peasants. We cannot ring the bell. Ring the bell. No one to talk to here. I will just go back to the wise old lady. Say whatever I have to, and then head back to the coachman.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
You're right about that. Should we accuse her? We don't have any reason to, I think. I mean, we could keep on searching, but I haven't found anything. Let me just accuse her. Why not?
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
I think she meant Rasputin with the one with the beard, but the spirit in the village is probably the Salutor, right?
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukavac.
Bukavac!
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Ah, crap, okay. I guess we know what to do if we want to get rid of that Bukavac. We will have to figure something out and then get back to her.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Not if the Bukavac comes first. We could get back to the village. Is there something inside here that I have missed? Maybe there are other houses that we can enter and I haven't really figured that out. But then again, I don't see any icon on the minimap. I could just increase the map size, I guess, and look at this here, but then again, I don't see anything that would help. Maybe if we head back to the inn. Ah, okay. It's the village at noon in Transcaucasia. Alright. Is he like the goose whisperer or what's up with that? Why are they standing next to him and looking at him? Yeah, totally no idea what to do. And I have a suspicion that we won't be able to come back here once we get to the cemetery. Don't think we can climb that ladder, no. Let's head back into the inn. Nothing in here. I think I will manipulate the coachman. Maybe I don't have to ride with him right away and something else gets uncovered. We cannot enter these houses. Let's manipulate him.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away. Ah, okay, we really have to manipulate him. I thought we would just give him a compliment or something.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Alright, okay. Seems like we are at the cemetery now. If that's the case, we can just change the objective. Yeah, I didn't mean to snap my fingers that much. There he is, Rasputin. Maybe we will learn something from him that helps us uncover that saluter. Maybe that saluter is optional, but it does not seem like it. There are still 2 golds. Let's talk to him.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Why is that one yellow? I think this will proceed with the dialogue tree, and these ones are optional, so let's explain what's changed.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
Proper Upper.
I'm happy for you.
Better than a downer.
But do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Thank you.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
He's really feeling that upper. Ah, come on, let's ask what he's doing here. Why can't I select that? My mouse is totally over the first option. Guess I will have to use the
When I heard
keyboard.
you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other yaviets.
Yaviets, doom! Doom! Locals say that since the death of the village elder, the doom has hung over the village, or a doom. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights and people are tense and withdrawn. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, we were attacked for no reason at all. Things are not looking good. Tell him they might be right, ask the woman about the ill fortune hanging over the village, ask about the district elder's death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
So if this ill omen is hanging above the ruins of the profaned house, maybe we will just have to get to ground zero, so to speak, and capture him there, fight him. No idea. The elder's death. Vasily's death wasn't peaceful. The elder died. Yeah, okay, we already heard about that. Ask the woman about the ill fortune.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Well, they might be right.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a Bukavac.
Does the creature
Heard about that?
you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A Bukavac.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
Oh, the elder one
Let's
that was
allow
killed.
Vasily's
Okay.
soul to rest for
thought he was speaking about the wise woman. Amen. Superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukavac, or Bukavac. Conclusion. The village residents. A peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame on their troubles on the actions of a Bukavac. They are trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. Raise the pitchforks, attack the Bukavac. So do we have to get back by the coach wagon?
No luck. Oh well.
Ah, the grave. Elder Vasily died only a year ago. Elder Vasily died only a year ago and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? Because he was hated. He was the village's racist. But if we are in Georgia, maybe racists are not really hated. I didn't say that. Let's step into the fog in the mysterious Silent Hills like fog, but we cannot really. So let's get back to the coach. Burned homestead. Locals recall this place with longing for the lost and light. Marked by death, it has been cursed. I guess we will figure out more talking points there, so we can get back to the village and speak with the wise woman. Let's head to the burned homestead.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Smell of mystery, you say? Not that of burned bodies.
A horrible death.
Place of death, a dried bloodstain. It has soaked deep into the burnt boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came. The pain resounded anew. What a nice death! Getting stabbed by scissors and then on the verge of death, still burning. Doorframe. A destroyed doorframe. By some miracle it survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into the deaf void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the doorframe, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Trace familiar, impetuous person. The same one as before? The owner of the axe? There is another item here.
True fear.
Ragdoll, a charred ragdoll that appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish on an age-old painting, a child's fear, a girl's terror. Vesna, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. So she was present when he burned to death? Maybe she was the elder's daughter? Ooh, we can talk to our Upir. Let's talk to it before we talk to him.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
He was killed by a scissor, I think, so that's not the work of a woman. It was not Vesna.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it?
Maybe
I'll
it is.
find you when I track down the murderer.
Vesna's
I
fear.
know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Vesna's trace. The same trace can be felt on the ragdoll and the item dropped by the woman. Draw a conclusion. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Some more deserters.
Why the hurry, father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
How can you be a deserter and still in the army?
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
And I would do so again. Oh yeah, you say yes and that you can do it again. Nice. Say that the odds are uneven now. Say it wasn't you. Do we want to feed our flaw? I mean, what speaks against it? If our flaw binds us to our salutor, and the salutor is our only way of keeping a sound mind, Why shouldn't we? Let's do it again.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
He looks better. He has combed his hair. Improved Thaumaturge, why not? We got a level. Can we upgrade the action reaction skill? Additional skill. I mean, can we upgrade Upir? Okay. This game is... we can acquire even more flaws? Skill upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Yeah, take some space. Choose wisely. Okay, this game is way deeper than I expected. What should I upgrade though? Powerful Minds, Mental Defense. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. I think I will go with Perfectionism. Yeah, let's upgrade Heart even more. And next time we can upgrade his skill. Or choose the Upir's skill. Oh, I think we can adjust upgrades even. But how? You buy upgrades with Thaumaturge points in the development panel. Once acquired, assign the upgrade to an attack to apply its effect. Ah, okay. We didn't really do that before. So... let's try to interrupt the enemy with a quick attack. Diversion reduces focus. I think I will use perfect efficiency on diversion, so if we use that and reduce the focus, we will do double damage after that. Or I mean the maximum amount of damage, and if we do a plant attack, we won't be using... oh no, we can upgrade the strong attack. Let's do double damage on the strong attack. That should be helpful in this fight, if we are really 1 against 3. Start the fight! Okay, round 1. We could use diversion on this guy. I mean, we already did. And Liberum Veto reduces focus, removes all negative states from you. Okay. Yeah, I will go with that one. That should reduce his focus fully, even though I don't see where the focus is even displayed. Do we have to attack him now? No, we don't. But we should maybe. Who is attacking next? Precision cut. The one with the knife, so it must be him. He's after that. And he is the last. How long will he be? Oh, permanently in breakdown. Alright, that is... oh, and he only has 1 focus. I only need to use 1 of this, the focus reducing skills on him. That is good to know. If that is the case, we can attack him now. Since he is next... no, wait, he is next. Maybe if we do a quick attack, we could interrupt him with a 50% chance. And after that, we can still use this skill to reduce his focus. Yeah, too bad. Well, if he is in breakdown state, I don't think he can attack, right? Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. I mean, he can still attack, but it takes some time. First, we should be able to defeat the first one. Well, maybe not fully. These ones are slow, so we should use Not of This World. The first one is a goner. Nice! And we did double damage. Enemy defeated, action cancelled. That sucks. But it's good to know that this happens and we cannot automatically attack another one. What's up with these ones here? Oh yeah, we also have focus. Let's hope... I mean, concussion does 24 damage. We don't even need double damage for him. That should finish him, and for this one we will use... Liberum Veto. I mean, we are just at the beginning, but for now these fights are really easy. But I could definitely see that they grow more complex.
You're right, sir.
Nice, another Thaumaturge point.
But can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes.
So to speak, yes.
Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Grigori must have come from Ravenholm. Alright, I really want to see how this ends if we talk to Vesna and find the flaw, find the next salutor, but I've been going at it for almost 90 minutes. I think this is a nice cutoff point. We did 2 fights, or 3 fights at least. We got a sneak peek into this game. It really is intriguing. I would love to see how this one goes on, what the story of this game will be in the end. It's not too long. I could see myself playing this either on my own, or if this video gets a bit of resonance and people say that they want to see me play this game further, I would like to do that, definitely. I hope you had fun watching me play this game, and if you are so inclined, please leave a comment and tell me that you want to see more, and I will definitely do that. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye!